Gas 7,500. Nice one. Nigeria at 61. Way to go.
She calls me day and night.
Welcome to my YouTube channel. If you are a new subscriber and this is the first time you're coming across my face or you're just passing through, please don't let it be your last. Subscribe to the channel, be a part of my family, like videos, share videos, comment, and please stay here. If you're a returning subscriber, thank you so much for coming back to the channel. My name is Udwakutu and I'm a content creator here on YouTube. Today I wasn't just in the mood to do makeup, dress up and all that good stuff because I want to talk about something that's really paining me. Work with me on this one, okay? Work with me. Let me start by saying happy new month to everyone out there on the channel. I wish you all the very best of October. I hope it brings you all the good tidings, all the good favors, blessings and all of that good stuff. So on the 1st of October, Nigeria clocked 61 and that is my topic of discussion for today. Are we getting better or are we getting worse? Now, something I noticed on the 1st of October and days after the 1st of October, I went through YouTube and I realized that most popular YouTubers didn't do anything about Nigeria. I noticed everybody just went about their normal-ish, like nothing really happened. And I get it. I really do understand but there are some things we really need to talk about, right? So Nigeria clocked 61 and I was expecting somebody to say Happy Independence Day. But I don't know. I think everybody was feeling the same vibe like I was. So nobody really sent me a message saying Happy Independence Day. Everybody just kept sending a message like Happy New Month. Thank God we are respecting ourselves today in this 61 years of independence. Before we get into discussion, typical, I really do want to apologize if you're not cool with how I'm looking. I'm sorry, but let's forget about the looks and all the bling blings and all the makeup and all this stuff. Let's talk serious business, all right? You can decide to call it a rant video if that's what you think it is. I personally think that yes, this is a rant video because something happened to me that I felt no, I must come and talk about it here. If you guys have finished with Big Brother now, can we now come back to the main Big Brother, which is Nigeria? Can we come back and look at Nigeria as a whole? Do you people know that while you all were busy watching Big Brother and stuff, the price of gas increased? Congratulations to White Money for winning the Big Brother. But let's come back to reality right now. The last time I bought gas, I bought it for 3,200. That was the last time I bought gas, right? And it was, I'm talking about 2021. I filled my gas sometime around April, March or so, and I filled my gas for 3,200. And guys, my gas finished. I said, let me go and fill gas. So hey, that's how I reached filling station, and gas is now 7,500. See, I didn't know how to react. I didn't know how to behave at all. I was angry, I was pissed, I was mad, I was upset. And at that point, I you know, when I was ranting to the station attendant, I couldn't even rant to her because it's not her fault. She's just doing her job, right? I mean, this is a product they buy and they sell, so it's not really their fault. But when I got home, I sat down and I thought to myself, so we are now buying gas 7,500. Please, who knows where they used to sell charcoal and firewood? Because we are going back. I might be smiling, but this ain't funny at all. It is not funny at all. And while all this is going on, I'm like, where is everybody? Do people really know what's happening? So I had a discussion with a friend of mine, and she said that in her area in Surulere, they sell theirs for 8,000 naira. So apparently, me buying for 7,500, I was lucky, or maybe because I bought at a filling station where I usually fill my gas. So people who sell gas that just do it as a business actually sell their gas more than 7,500. Hey, and we are in this Nigeria. Is Nigeria really getting better or is getting worse? This is something that we really need to sit down and talk about. I cannot believe that we went from buying gas 3,200 to 7,500. The price is not even half. Like, It's more than half. And I'm like, what the hell is going on in this country? We are 61 and we're celebrating 61 years of independence, and there is nothing. Like, we can't say that, oh, okay, this change and this change and this change. I'm asking myself, if we are buying gas for 7,500, me as in, you know, let's call me, I'm not rich, but let's call me, I'm like, maybe I'm the lower class. I don't know what to call myself, but if I, as a person that I still, you know, I'm able to afford rent, I'm able to afford good food, I can sometimes take myself out, you know, spend on myself. I'm complaining about buying gas 7,500 naira. How are the poor people in Nigeria surviving? Has anybody thought about this? Apart from the gas, I'm just going to be listing a few things that are bugging me. So the gas is one of it. Has anyone also noticed that the tariff of light has increased? The electricity tariff has increased. So before, if I load 5,000 naira on my prepaid meter, I get close to like 80, 100 units, thereabouts. I can't really remember. But now, if you load 5,000, you get like 30 units or so. And it's not even about the unit you get. It's about how they zap the unit you get. Like, before you open your eyes, everything is gone. And you're wondering like, oh wait, when did I buy light? I used to buy light and it takes me for like a month and a month plus. But now I buy light and it takes me for like 2 weeks sometimes. And I don't even have anything in my house. Like, if you know me, you know that I don't have anything in my house. And I'm like, so what exactly is eating light? Apparently nothing is eating light. The tariff is just increasing on a daily, and it's like people are not noticing what is really happening. Like, we just do these things on a regular, and we don't really know that something is happening, but you don't know that something is happening because you are used to doing it, but you don't really understand what is happening. All right, the price of dollar is another one. I can't even begin to talk about the price of dollar. It's like we wait for it to come down, and it's not even coming down. There was a time in Nigeria where it was $1 to a naira, but now you can it's crazy how the dollar is going up on a daily basis. So now people, when they want to earn money, they don't even want to earn money in naira. They want to earn money in dollars, because that is obviously the currency that pays more. Earning in naira now is like, when last did you actually go to the market and buy stuff? The cost of living in Nigeria is crazy. I went to the market some time ago and I wanted to buy butter, and they told me that it's 700. Sorry. I was trying to wrap my head around it and I couldn't understand. And I told my sister to let's forget it. No, you're going to eat the bread raw. You will eat ordinary bread, my sister. We are going to eat ordinary bread, or you buy egg and eat. Even eggs are now expensive. So before, you buy egg like 400 naira, and now they sell one egg for 15 naira. What is happening? And it's like nobody's saying anything. Everybody's just going with the flow. Minimum wage is not even up to half bag of rice. I don't think it's up to half bag of rice, so minimum wage. So if your minimum wage salary cannot buy half bag of rice, how are you feeding? Please comment down in the comment section. I need to know how people are coping, how people are feeding in Nigeria today, because things are beginning to get out of hand. Okay, cost of living has skyrocketed so high. I went to buy, normally I buy my egusi and stock at home, so I went to buy egusi the other day. I remember, and the lady was telling me a cup of egusi is 600. I was like, what? 600? How did the egusi turn 600? Where? When? Which time? Which period? I still bought it. And the lady was practically just laughing at me, and I was like, what is going on? Another thing I'm going to be talking about is the people. I'm going to talk about us as a people. Sometimes people just sit down and say, oh, blame the government this, the government that, the government this, the government that. But see, like I always say, sometimes I feel we as a people, we cause this for ourselves. Yes, we do. Because we as a people, we don't even help ourselves. So now, let's say I go to the market. I'm a market seller, right? I sell stuff in the market. So I go to the market and I went to buy a bottle of water. And maybe a bottle of water, which, by the way, I used to buy a pack for 500, is now 650, 700. That's still crazy, but let's leave that one. But let's say I went to buy a bottle of water, and then a bottle of water is now 200, and I'm like, why did the bottle of water turn to 200? And they say, it don't cost for market, so everything now don't cost for market. So me, I will now say, okay, well, I will now go back home. Maybe I'm selling gari. I will now say, okay, since I bought bottle of water 200 naira, my gari, I'm going to add 100 naira to it. Even when the gari is not expensive in the market, you shall add to it. How are you helping the economy? Because people are always so quick to blame the government, but if you really sit down and think about it, sometimes we bring this upon ourselves. We do, because sometimes these things don't even need, there's no need for you to increase price of anything, you just increase. It's just like when COVID happened, and a face mask that you would usually on a regular day buy for maybe 100 naira, 50 naira, they started selling, face masks became gold. They started selling a pack of face masks 6,000, 7,000 plus. Some were even selling as far as 10,000 naira. Why? And the crazy thing is, most people had this face mask stored in their shop already. All they did was inflate price because it was a necessity that people needed. These are the things that we do to harm our own self, and we don't even know. And then you come out and say the government. What did the government do? Is it the government that asked you to increase your price of face masks? Like, I mean, so somebody posted this and I saw it on my WhatsApp, and I saved it because I said I was going to talk about this. So he said, as we turn 61, give Nigeria a birthday gift it really needs but rarely has. And he said, be a good citizen. You see what that is? Be a good citizen. I look at it sometimes and I think that we as a people, we are not even nice to ourselves. You as a people, you're mean to each other. You as a people, you cheat one another. How do you want the government to not cheat you? You as a human being, you are out to cheat your fellow human being. You are out to kill your fellow human being. You are out to look for a way to scam your fellow human being. And then you come out and say the government. Is it the government that asked you to scam me? Is it the government that asked you to cheat me? When did the government write it that, okay, as you're going out today, increase the price of all the things that you're buying? I mean, can we just be nice to each other? Can we just be fair to each other? Can we just love one another? Can we just be kind to one another? Can we just sympathize with one another for a little bit? So if you are selling stuff in the market and there is no need for you to increase your stuff, please don't increase your stuff. Don't, because you are not helping the next person who is coming to buy your stuff. Okay? So these are things we really need. So I'm not saying that the government don't have their own faults, okay? But we as a people, we also have our faults. We cannot ignore the fact that we have our own faults too, and we need to work on ourselves. We need to be better citizens. We need to be good citizens of Nigeria. It starts from us. It actually does start from us. If we are better to one another, maybe things will change up there. But as long as we are still mean to one another, there is no way it can get better. Another thing that I'm going to talk about is the Japa syndrome. So, like you all know, everybody is like, oh, if I just get one small change, I don't run commode, I don't Japa, I don't this, I don't that. Well, I get it. I actually do get it. But the truth still remains that if you leave the country, you cannot leave your country. I don't know if anywhere you go and they ask you, you're always going to say you're a Nigerian. It's like your trademark. Do you get my point? Like, you can't just say that you're a Nigerian everywhere you go. And when you see people who leave the country and they go out of the country, you're actually very proud to be called Nigerians. I was reading a tweet by Oji. I can't remember her full name, but the American actress who's a Nigerian. And I don't know, with the statement she made on Independence Day, people just came for her. And I'm like, why? Why are you people coming for her, really? What did she do to all of you? Like, why are you hating? Why are you saying, oh, she has not been in Nigeria, she has not suffered, she has not given... Do I need to suffer to be a Nigerian? Like, I don't understand why people feel like you must suffer to become a Nigerian. You must have lived the life in Nigeria before like it's like people don't expect better of you because you are in Nigeria. No, 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 no. That's not the way it is. Like if you see a better life, obviously you will go for the better life. But the truth of the matter is, if everybody leaves Nigeria, who will remain in Nigeria? And the funny thing is, you can't even leave, because if you leave, you live on your own, right? See, let me explain this thing to you guys. Probably what you don't understand. If you leave Nigeria, you leave one person behind. It might be your brother, your sister, your friend, your doctor, your your child. You shall leave one person, your cousins, your nephew. One person that belongs to your family will still be here. And as long as that person is still in Nigeria, and as long as the person is still going through everything that's happening in Nigeria, you are still affected. The matter with Nigeria, it's not a day matter solving. I'm not even going to lie, it's not a day matter solving. But I think that we should start to realize that things are getting bad, not better. I've seen like things are actually getting bad. Like we get occupied with social media and things happening on social media, and new things springing up on social media, and all the good stuff happening, enjoyment and all that lifestyle. But then while you're getting carried away with all that, we need to also realize that there is a life happening. Like things are really going down on the low. The rate of crime in Nigeria right now is no joke. And as much as we just see all this stuff on Instablog Nigeria, and then we scroll past it, because we're online on Instagram and we're looking, and then we see and we read it and we're like oh my god, and then we scroll past and then we forget about the matter. That don't mean that it's not happening. It's still happening. It's out there. It's happening. There's kidnappings going on. There's so many things going on right now. And the fact that it doesn't happen to you and I does not mean that it's not happening. It's happening. So what is the solution? How do we solve the issue? The truth is, there's probably nothing me and you can do about it, but the best we can do is be good to one another. Just like the message I just read, it starts from us. We need to be good to one another. Why do you need to kill your fellow human being? It's not wrong. It's not necessary. Do you understand? First one, and the only one that hits me very well, is to be good citizens to each other. I really didn't want this video to be so long. I just came out here to say a few things about Nigeria and how Nigeria is really not getting better in my own eye. I don't know about any of you. If you think that Nigeria is getting better, please put it down in the comment section. Tell me your own experience. Tell me what you feel about Nigeria at 61. Are we getting better? Are we getting worse? What's the way forward? Let me know. I don't know the way forward, but I am just here to tell you, or to rant to you about what's really happening in the country, because apparently you all don't know. Or maybe you do. But if you do, I was expecting to see so much video on October 1st about what's really going on in the country, but I didn't really see anything. So I'm like, so the fact that gas increased, that gas thing they pay me gone, but people not gonna understand when the gas thing they pay. Funny story. Let me. I was with my friend the other day and we're having a conversation about where we could get good pizza in Lagos, and we talked about Domino's, and she complained about how Domino's is just selling atarodo and calling it pizza. Sometimes you get lucky, you get good ones. Sometimes you get lucky, you get bad ones. And then she was now talking about the Bonesias, and how, I don't know if I pronounced that well, but if I didn't, I'm sure you understand what I'm saying. But she was talking about that, and how even their pizza right now is not as good as it used to be. And I kept telling myself, I was like, but why? Why is all this? Why is it that when things are abroad, it's perfect, it's good, but when it comes to Nigeria, it change? You don't understand? It's a disguise. For example, Domino pizza abroad is like, that's what they eat there. You understand? They buy Domino's, they eat Domino's, KFC and the rest is all there, and it's really good there. But when it gets to Nigeria, the thing they change. You understand? I was like, the companies, they are this, they are that. I was saying a lot of things, but then she made a very, very valid point. And I sat down and I thought about it. I was like, wow, how come I never really thought about it that way? And she was like, can you really blame them? I come to Nigeria to start a business, and I'm like, okay, this is the business I want to do. I want to sell pizza. First of all, I have to buy land, I have to build, after doing all the work of making my place excellent for customers to come in, and then the issue starts. I have to pay for tax. I have to pay for space, probably for trash. I have to pay for one local government, blah 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 blah. Then it comes to electricity. There's no 247 electricity, so I have to pay for electricity. And I mean, I am not getting 247 electricity. So even when I am paying like ₦1,000,000 for electricity, I am still buying diesel. I'm probably running my diesel 24/7 sometimes, because NEPA can be very funny, and I have ice cream and other stuff in the freezer that must not spoil, so I have to run my diesel, and I'm running diesel. And then me running diesel does not mean that I'm still not going to pay for electricity. And then I am going to buy the diesel, and then tax force will come, I will pay tax force, and then I will pay tax. By the time you put all these money together, bruh, of course they are going to put pepper inside your pizza. What were you expecting? That you were going to get pizza that was going to be dry with all the cheese and everything? Are you okay? Are you funny? With all the money I've spent, where's the money coming from? How are we getting it? I started to reason with what she said, and I was like, wow, I feel, then I started feeling sorry for people who own businesses in Nigeria, because you're paying so much and you're not even getting what you're paying for in return. It started making sense. So to all of you out there who probably get pizza and chicken and all the stuff, and you feel like, oh, this is trash, please don't blame them, because they're going through a lot. They're really going through a lot. You don't know, but they are going through a lot. So we need to start seeing reason with them too. If we are nicer to one another, I really think that Nigeria will be a better place. Can we just be good citizens of Nigeria? Can we just be good to one another? That is all I'm coming out here to preach today. Stop increasing prices of things when you really don't need to increase prices of things. Seriously, don't do it. Like, if you have a business, you're selling something, you're doing something, if it does not affect you, let the price be what it is. Please. I mean, people are suffering enough. You don't need to add your own and join, okay? And I feel that we really need to wake up as a country, as a people, as good citizens of Nigeria. We really need to wake up. So that's just all I'm going to say. Please guys, if you have any other thing you want to add to this contribution, everything I said might not really make sense, but I'm sure it will make sense to a few of you. Let's talk about solutions. What do you think we can do better? What do you think can be done? What do you think the problem really is as a country? Why we are not getting better? Why we are getting worse every year? Back then, Independence Day, it's like a holiday. It's like Christmas Day. But this year's independence was, it was just like an ordinary day. People didn't feel the impact of Independence Day this time around. So I want you guys to tell me what you think. Tell me what you think about it, how you think we can do better for Nigeria. Okay, my name is Zwakutu, and I'm going to wrap this up right now. Thank you so much for watching this video, and please do subscribe to the channel. It would be nice for you to do so. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye.